Pasa, brother.
¿Todo bien?
Bien, bien, ¿qué más?
Bien, oye, mira, la reunión está siendo grabada porque me interesa compartir esto con las personas. Pero quiero dar la mejor imagen de ti. ¿Consideras que esa es la mejor postura?
Brother, yo no sabía que iba a ser grabado y
Tranquilo, de pronto es una estructura de comunicación nueva para ti. Y yo quiero expresarte la dinámica porque quiero plasmar tu mejor versión en los medios, porque realmente no hay medios. Es una cuenta de YouTube que veremos si crece. ¿Sí me explico?
claro,
Pero como hombre de negocios a hombre de negocios, tú estás en la libertad de hacer lo que quieras, pero yo te estoy avisando de forma premeditada el objetivo y la intención. ¿Sí me explico?
claro.
Porque realmente esto no es nada nuevo, esto es algo muy común en la cultura emprendedora. Las personas que son emprendedoras, sobre todo en los Estados Unidos, tienen la costumbre de presentarse en su mejor versión. Sí, pero vale, si todo para ti está perfecto, continuamos. ¿Te parece?
No, sí, está bien, está bien.
Ok, cool. Bueno, yo no voy a tomar mucho de tu tiempo. Este meeting va a durar como 10 minutos máximo. Pero voy a ser directo con mis preguntas. Voy a ser bastante agresivo y lo voy a hacer para que tú me hables de tu negocio. Yo no quiero adorarte. Realmente te voy a pichar re duro para que tú me expliques qué tan sólido estás. Entonces, tú y yo nos conocimos porque yo me acerqué a ti porque tienes la Chevy Blazer RS. La misma camioneta que yo quiero comprar, yo te vi con esa camioneta y yo dije, este hombre tiene algo claro, tiene un carro que yo quiero. Entonces, cuando uno quiere las cosas, uno se acerca a las personas que tienen las cosas que uno quiere. Uno no se las quita. Uno le pregunta, hey, ¿tú qué haces? ¿A qué te dedicas? ¿Y cómo has llegado hasta este punto en la vida? ¿Cómo has conseguido esto que yo quiero? Si bien tú no tienes todo lo que yo quiero, ese fue nuestro punto de conexión. Entonces, cuéntame, ¿qué hiciste para conseguir la camioneta?
Brother, básicamente yo tengo un negocio de turismo que pues se ha propagado mucho por las redes sociales, puesto que es un nicho, un mercado único, yo diría. En el año 2012 yo estaba trabajando para una compañía de turismo, siendo guía profesional de turismo, y en mis tours conocí a varias personas que se interesaron en trabajar conmigo a nivel personal, no a través de la empresa.
Ok. Uh-huh.
Entonces, empezaron a preguntarme acerca de la cultura cartagenera, pero en específico acerca de la cultura afro-cartagenera.
Sí, nigga to nigga. I haven't seen your business around. Can we switch to English? I know that you're fluent.
Well, yes, we can speak English, no problem.
Okay.
That's my strength.
Yeah, mine too. I love New York. Have you been there?
I've been to New York. I've been to a lot of places in the U.S.
Can
Yeah.
I can I can you tell me why why I fell in love with the city? I got my own terms, but should I really go there? Like I should. I mean, you have been there. I want to go there. You have been having the experience. You know New York personally, and I'm just still wishing about the city. Is a great wish.
Well, for Latin American people, the United States is a dream.
It's the dreamland,
You know,
and I'm not
so
talking about Disney World.
not really the Disney world, but the United States as a whole country.
Yeah,
So
you can leverage
I
whatever.
I had the chance. Let me tell you, um, I started working for the Centro Colombo Americano in 1998,
1998.
and I was there for 11 years until 2009. I left the job because I saw more opportunities in the tour business.
Yeah, that's dope.
You know
But
what I
I
mean?
got a hard question right now. I got a hard question, I know, and you know that this is a hard meeting. Why we sell Cartagena? I know tourism is a big deal because we got a beach, and I consider Cartagena a cheap beach. This is what. Sorry, I don't pretend to offend you, but I'm not that sort of soft person. This is my perspective. I do love the United States, but I keep asking myself the same question over and over again. And you are the expert on the field. Why we sell this cheap beach Is it just a cheap beach? And people in the States has Miami. Miami has better beaches, better bodies, a cooler beach. You got the Venice skate park. What the hell are we selling?
Well, hey, first of all, we sell culture,
Culture.
and then we sell history,
Mm.
and then we sell a way of living.
A way
You
of
know,
living.
and
Fun
and
fact, fun fact.
and
Let me interrupt.
let me tell you just a
Go
minute.
ahead.
Let me tell you
Go ahead. Go ahead.
the freedom
Freedom.
that people have here is not in the U.S.
Why?
In the U.S., you go and find and make money and work hard.
Yeah.
In here, you come and have fun when you got the money. You know, so when you got the money, and especially when the U.S. dollar is so strong, it's a
Yeah,
big
you know.
advantage. But that also involves, you know, the culture, the people, the way of living. You know, and it's not just Cartagena; it's Colombia as a whole. American people are loving Colombia. They're moving to Medellin. There are some groups that are called American expats in Colombia, in Medellin, in Cartagena, in Bogota, even in Cali now, even in Buenaventura. American people, especially black people, in Buenaventura, in Cali, and in Cartagena. So but so anyway, when I started my own business was because these people wanted to talk to me about Cartagena's culture, especially Afro-Colombian culture. So I started doing my research, and then I started, of course, dedicating about my culture. But this, of course, because I used to work for an American company that taught me a lot about how to start a business in Cartagena and how to sell my culture. So I learned that from them. Then I left, you know, the job with them, and I started my own business in 2012. And then I was fortunate enough to find these black people who wanted to learn about black people in Colombia. So I showed them around my city. I showed them Mercado de Basurto. This is 2012. Nobody was going to Basurto. They thought it was dangerous. Now everybody wants to go to Basurto.
I've
What the
been
heck?
there. I've been there. I've been there.
But I mean, tourists, tourism.
Yeah, I
Nobody
know.
was going to to do tourism
Yeah,
in
but
Basurto.
let me interrupt you because we are going to the point. I've been in Basurto. I'm native. I know this city, and I got a fact for you. Did you know that? And these are statistics from the DANI, you know, the department of the government that do statistics for the government.
Right.
60% on average of the individuals that live in the city has only 1 meal a day. Do you even believe it, to that shit?
No, I don't think so. That's not true. Hey, listen, man, listen. If you go today, you know what I live?
No.
I live in San Francisco by El Guio.
Yeah, I'm living in elementary in front of the high school.
Okay, so you know San Francisco?
Yeah, of course.
You know El Guio bar?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So I live one block away from El Guio. Right now, the music is popping and people are drinking. You know, it's not true that people are starving. They are partying and drinking. That means they got money. In this neighborhood, people drink Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They only stop on Wednesday. That's not true.
But I gotta interrupt you because I want to be realistic about the things. I've been drinking. I've been also a party maker. If you Google my name, you go to Google and place Gabriel Esquivia, you get my whole portfolio. And what you can find about is about different party projects that I have. So I have been dealing with tourism from this partying perspective. I have been selling the fun of the city to get those dollars. You know what I mean? So
Right.
uh, it's not the same if you are sipping alcohol with your friends in a corner store. And I'm not telling you that I want to shame poverty because nigga, you know nigga, like I don't have my gold chains already, but I also think that Well, first thing, why do the government to damage their own image just like that? What is the purpose of being the Department of Statistics and go door to door and ask the population, can you bring me the facts about food and healthcare nutrition? And you tell me that they can barely eat, while at the same time they are wasting the time in parties, and they are also wasting the time with a bunch of kids when they can take pride of living in a house that is not great looking like yours, that is not great looking like me, because if you look at those walls cost. And
Yeah,
there's
that's
people that is taking pride out of poverty. And I have nothing. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I don't want to be soft. I don't want to be soft with my message. I do have problems with poverty because I don't consider myself successful enough. I still want your car, man. I'm here because you have a great looking car. Do you lose your car? And I certainly lose interest in you. And your car is you reflecting the level of success that you got in your deal. And I don't want to screw your deal because it's a great deal. But I also want the people of the city face the reality. Even if we can enjoy our way of living in any certain point, because, dude, I'm in both sides. I can enjoy a party, but I know that if I sacrifice the money that I spend in alcohol, the money that I spend in weed, the money that I spend buying new clothes to impress people, and the money I spend buying girls, if I take that money and place it into my deals and place it into my businesses, I can leverage my own lifestyle.
yeah.
So if I don't go to that cheap bar for a lot of time, and I'm telling you this because I'm an expert in I'm a full stack digital marketer. I do marketing most of the time online, and your content is great. I will put your content in your description too, and I will tag you on social media so you can share this with your community if you want to. You are not forced to do that, but the point here is that, dude, you cannot be that poor and be partying that much.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Listen, the main way of income for these people is informal economy, but they make money every day in the basurto market. They make money every day in the on the beach. They make money every day in the old city selling souvenirs and things like that. A lot of people are there every day, and we got the cruise ships, and the U.S. dollar is increasing. You know what I mean? So people on the streets are making a living in different ways. Some are good ways, others are bad ways, but they're making money. I see guys in my community with nice shoes, nice clothing, nice watches, nice hats, and everything that work on the beach, that work in the old city.
Yeah, so I want to tell you about one of my current business projects right now. I want to create a new way of enjoying the beach, and you are a beach expert. Wink, wink. So, the point is, I want to place solar panels in the tents that we have in the beach. Why? Because I'm like not a digital nomad because I don't move a lot, but in the point that I lose connectivity, I gotta run because I'm always handling different things at the same time. My 9 to 5, my side hustle, my ventures, this thing that we are doing right now. So if I lose my connectivity because I'm at the beach doing nothing, having fun, because I don't allow myself to go to the beach. To me, is a waste of time. But if you are here and you are maybe a businessman from the United States and you are maybe sipping whiskey in this cheap beach because, well, it's cheap and people can come. It's also a way of saving money. Yeah, so you will always have different markets. You can
That
buy, you can have a watch. I mean, you can have a watch, but businessmen and success will be judged by which watch do you have. So if you settle down your SUV right now and I found you in a Kia, I will be pissed off, my friend. You already know that
that's true.
because
That's true.
that's a liability. I got you an idea for you right now. Why do you drive that car?
Well, well, my children saw it. I have six children. My children are grown. My children are from 20 to 32 years old. I'm 52. So my children saw it and they said, "Dad, you should buy that car for yourself." Because I was going to buy a car. You know what I mean? And I use it for two purposes. I use it for my own personal purpose, but I also use it for a business. When I have business meeting with my American people, I use it to drive it, and that calls their attention. And it's comfort, and it's good air conditioning and good seats. So
And
I
Bose studio speakers, because I've been inside of one.
thank you. So I um, I also I invite them for dinner for lunch, and you know what I mean. That sells an image. And so then I take them around on a tour. If it's two people, I take them in my car. If it's more than four people, I use a van. So that is for two purposes: personal use and business.
Okay, here my idea goes. And this is just an idea. Take it or leave it. Get an Uber driver. Place if it works for you, because this is what I plan to do when I get my SUV to be parked in front of my house. Because I don't move out of this share that much. Even though I have to move, you have to move way more than I do, because you are moving people. But if you really are the chairman of your business, you can be like, I got people there. Hey, move that people. My kids
Well,
need, let me finish. My kids, bring my kids back home. And you will tell me, I cannot afford a personal driver right now. And I'm telling you, you place your SUV in Uber Black, and you tell another nigga, hey, yo, you better this as well as you can. Because if you are willing to deal with my family, and with my kids, and with me, and with my business, I will be busy. So when I call you, you better be here. And if you are doing nothing with that car, you are an Uber driver. And if I gotta use that car to bring people in here, you better learn my level of English and treat my clients well, or I will kick your ass. Because I got business to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
here
yeah,
to
yeah.
be a driver. You are the driver, so better drive good, because you're driving a fucking Chevy Blazer RS.
Well,
And you and me, we know how much that car is. It's not a Rolls Royce yet, but I'm not denying the fact that if you are really willing to not settle down, to keep climbing up with your deal, with your business, if you're willing to let people grow with you, if you are willing to delegate functions in your life in order to be more oriented towards the growth, the real growth of your deal, because you gotta understand this. You once have been inside of a company. You shifted to independency because you was really talented. That happens all the time. But right now you are the company owner, and you can be working as the driver, as the CEO, and as the chairman. But you gotta know there are different positions. I know that you can do it all. I'm a full stack digital marketing. I got websites, copywriting, design, sales, CM. I can do it all in order to sell online. I got many different startups. You can Google my name. But the point is this: don't fall in love with that car and let that car pay for itself.
yeah,
Is
that's
that a
true.
good
That's
idea?
true. Hey, thank you for the advice. Well, actually, there is a lot that you don't know about me. So, um, I just, I, I don't want to sound, you know what I mean, that I am somebody. But I do have a very established business. I do have. I
Yeah,
actually have a.
I
I
have
have
been
a.
meeting
I have a.
another guy that do the same thing about you, and I told them, do you know that time I saw a guy that had a red Chevy Blazer, and they told me, yeah, I know that guy. He's doing deals with tourism, and I was like, because I was at the Exito that they got like at Crespo, and
Yeah.
I was about to pay for my Monster Energy drink, and I interact with a random individual because I'm an open person. I'm always
Yeah.
interacting with people that I found attention into it. So if you got a big ass out there and sometime I show up into your hands, watch out because I'm interested in the ass. So back to the point, they told me, hey, do you know the guys? And I used to have your car because you give me your car. You're a businessman, you give me your car and I save your car. But once
Right.
I have your car, I actually let your car go. Because one fool that I know, because he hangs in the skate park, blah blah blah, told me, man, I'm struggling right now. I need a deal. I want to do some things in tourism, and I just tell him, I got this car. You can the owner, and you can get a deal with him. You can serve him in the proper manner. He will get you back. If you not, that's everything I can do for you. So,
Nice, nice, nice. But so anyway, actually, I do have I have a few other cars. I have a few other cars. I also have a van, and and I don't really work so hard with this car, but I use it sometimes, for my business. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you. You are a really businessman. I got you.
I'm business oriented, man, and I'm telling you, I do love cars. Well, I mean, which color is your Bugatti? But the point is, if you are buying liability, your assets needs to grow too.
That's true. That's true.
So it's assets on top of assets and on top of assets, and I'm talking businesses and beaches too at the same time because you are doing businesses with the beaches, and some food we get and some food we not. So
Right.
yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time. You're a businessman. You got a lot of things to do. Thanks for the meeting. I will check the recording. I will try to make the audio sound good because I don't have my gear right now. I'm just testing if this thing is going to work here.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well,
bye
no problem, my
bye.
man. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want me to cut something off the meeting or we leave it just like that?
Well, you use your very rude language sometimes. But if you want to leave it up, that's okay.
I'm a tough guy. I'm not a softie. I
I
don't
like
like
that.
PC things.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
What's your thoughts on LGBT community?
Fuck them.
Okay,
Kill them.
okay. I see you, tough guy. Tough guy.
You want to know why? You want to know why? Make the whole world gay for use one generation. What you end up doing?
Hey
You
man, it was
finish the
good to
whole
talk to
human
you.
race.
It was good talking to you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, don't let them grow.